Good morning, children. Children, we were doing Realms of the Earth, Chapter 5, Geography. In my last class, we discussed about the three spheres, and the three spheres where there is all the three spheres present, there is only life possible, that is biosphere. We also discussed about lithosphere, realm of land, where the continents is having 29% of the total crust of the earth, and the rest is covered by oceans. And in lithosphere we find crust, mantle and core. And we also discussed that you will study this in detail in class 7, right? Then we came across the continents, the 7 continents. I showed you on the world map where these continents are there on the world map, and I gave you also homework. These are the world records of Asia. Okay, next is, today we will discuss the next continent, which is the second largest continent, that is Africa. Okay, Africa, this is the second largest continent. Please underline it. And the hottest continent. Why it is called the hottest continent? Because it is near to the equator. Let me show you on the world map. This is your African continent. This one is your African continent. And you see this equator is there, which is near to the equator. That's why this continent is very hot. This is only the reason. Now is the location where we find all these, what things we find near to African continent. It is separated from Europe by Mediterranean Sea in the north. A very narrow piece of land known as Swiss Isthmus joins it with Asia in the northeast. It has a famous Suez Canal. Atlantic Ocean is on the west, and Indian Ocean is on the its east. So Suez Canal is there on the northeastern part, and Indian Ocean is on the east. The equator passes through the middle of the Africa, and the larger part of the Africa lies in the northern hemisphere. The Tropic of Cancer and Capricorn also passes through Africa. A vast land of North Africa is a desert, and a large area of Africa is covered with dense forest. I'm going to explain you what is this isthmus and also the location on the world map. This is your African continent. This is African continent. On the northern side is Europe continent, and this Europe and Africa is separated by this Mediterranean Sea. In the western side is Atlantic Ocean. Equator is passing through, and northern part of Africa and southern part of Africa. Northern part of Africa is maximum land is covered by desert. Here we find Sahara Desert, okay? So north we find Mediterranean Sea, which is dividing Europe and African continent. Western side is Atlantic Ocean. Here is your Indian Ocean, and this northeastern part, here is your Suez Canal. This is Red Sea, and here is your Suez Canal. And Suez Canal This part is only Swiss isthmus. There is a Swiss canal. Now, what is isthmus? Isthmus means that both side is river and a land. Two part larger piece of land is there. So here is also land and here is also land. And here is the water body. So the water body which is dividing two larger piece of land, and the water body, the both sides of the land is water. That is only isthmus. So here is also water. Let me show you again. Here is also water. This is African and this is your Asian continent, and these are the two larger piece of land, and here is your Swiss isthmus. This part is your Red Sea. Okay, so this is the location for African continent. Now, Tropic of Cancer and Capricorn also passes through Africa. Yes, because equator is passing through the middle of Africa. So, northern part of Africa is having Tropic of Cancer, and southern part of equator is Tropic of Capricorn. And the large part of Africa is covered with dense forest because it is near to equator. So, it is also having a very dense forest. But northern part of Africa is covered by Sahara Desert. The next third largest continent is North America, and it lies in completely in the northern hemisphere. The Atlantic Ocean lies in the eastern side. Pacific Ocean is to the west of the continent. Arctic Ocean makes its boundary in the north, and the continent of North America is linked to South America by a narrow stretch of land called Isthmus of Panama. It has a Panama Canal which joins the Pacific Ocean with the Atlantic Ocean. And Canada and USA are the two major economically developed countries of the continent. Let me show you this continent. This is your North Africa, America, sorry. And this is North America. And here is also large piece of land, and here is also large piece of land. Here is your Atlantic Ocean. Here is Pacific Ocean. And here is your Arctic Ocean. And below it is Southern America. And this North America and South America is divided by Panama Canal, and that's why it is also called Panama Isthmus, because the two large piece of land is divided and the both side is having a river body, water body, Pacific and Atlantic Ocean. So this is also Panama Isthmus. So this was the third largest continent. Next is South America. The larger part of it lies in southern hemisphere. So little bit it lies in northern hemisphere, but if you see on the world map, maximum part lies in southern hemisphere. Only little bit equator is passing through the Amazon basin. It is surrounded by Atlantic Ocean in the east and Pacific Ocean in the west. Brazil, Argentina, Chile are the major countries in this continent, and the longest mountain range is Andes and Amazon basin, the largest river basin of the world. Please underline it, children. This is very important for you, that which is the largest basin of the world. Let me show you on the world map. This is your South America, and if you see it, this equator is passing, so maximum part lies in southern hemisphere, only little bit this part is lying in northern hemisphere. Here is only Amazon basin, Andes mountain, Chile. So these are the major parts, and is Amazon basin is the largest basin in the world, and it is very rich and fertile, and tropical rainforest is found in this basin area. So this is your, and this here we find also Brazil, which is also a major country found in South America. And it is also the largest producer of coffee, Brazil. Australia. This continent lies in the southern hemisphere. It is the smallest continent and is surrounded by Indian Ocean in the west and Pacific Ocean in the east. The southern ocean i- the southern ocean in the south. Australia is also known as island continent, which is sparsely populated. Let me explain you this. What is sparsely populated? Sparsely means less populated. Okay, because it is a island continent. So Indian Ocean is in the west and Pacific Ocean is in the west. And it it was earlier it was called Oceania. Why it was called Oceania? Because the small countries like Australia, New Zealand, Papua Guinea, Melanesia, and Polynesia groups were all included and was a part of Australia, and that's why it was called Oceania. Oceania also includes Micronesia, a widely scattered group of land that runs along the northern and southern edges of the equator. Scattered means you can see scattered means that this was the Australian land, here was little bit lands. These are the scattered small land islands. Small islands. Okay, run along the northern and southern edges of the equator. So it was near to the equator. But now these are the separate, it is now at present it is little bit separated from Oceania. Next is your Antarctica, which is the last continent, and it is always covered with ice. It is always having very low temperature. It is the southernmost part of southern hemisphere. It is stretched around South Pole up to the Antarctic Circle. So from Antarctic to South Pole. In the north, it is surrounded by Southern Ocean. The continent is covered with very thick sheets of ice and snow, and three-fourths of the total mass of ice of the earth is found in Antarctica. There we find also penguins. Due to very cold conditions, the land is not inhabited. People don't live here due to very cold conditions, and even the scientists have set up their research centers here. And India has also set up its research center in Antarctica, which is called Dakshin Gangotri and Maitri. Please underline it. The two permanent research centers of India has been set up in Antarctica, that is Dakshin Gangotri and Maitri. So children, this is all about the different continents. So wherever I have underlined, please go through it and learn, because lots of small questions comes from inside that, which is the third largest continent, which is the second largest continent, name the two major countries of South America, North America, like this the question comes. Next topic is your major landforms. Landforms means varieties of land. Relief features, you can say. Relief features means, for example, in India, we don't find the same type of land everywhere. Somewhere we find mountains, somewhere we find plateaus, somewhere we find plains, somewhere we find islands. So, mainly there are three landforms: mountains, then comes your plateaus, and then comes your plains. Mainly the three main relief features, main landforms of the land is mountains, plateaus, and plains. So, children, we will discuss this topic in my next class. So, please go through the video and learn the underlined portions where I have indicated that is very important for you. Thank you, children.